So that's the big LCD billboard that you see here in the GC. This is along 5th Street. And that reminds me of another word of the day lesson. Actually, we're gonna be discussing 3 words of the days today. So let's talk about noun phrase modifiers. So if you wanna say there's a lot of lights, so a lot of lights, or you can also say lots of lights. So you can also attach the expletive there. So you can say there's a lot of lights, and we can also say there are lots of lights. So you can have that in the singular, you can have that in the plural. There's a lot of lights, there are lots of lights. But if you want to vary your vocabularies, you can actually use myriad. So you can say myriad actually means like a variety of something. So you can say there's a myriad of lights, or there's a myriad of buildings behind me. And you can also say there are myriads of lights, or there are myriads of buildings behind me. And finally, you can also use the word gamut. It's G-A-M-U-T. Gamut means a range of something. So you can say there's a gamut of buildings behind me, or you can also say there's a gamut of buildings behind me. There are gamuts of buildings behind me. So it can be in the singular, there's a gamut, or in the plural, there are gamuts of buildings behind me. So don't forget, those are the 3 different noun phrase modifiers that you can use. For example, the question is, what do you think are the impacts of globalization? Then you can simply say there's a lot of impacts, or there are lots of impacts, or you can say there is a myriad of impacts, or there are myriads of impacts. And lastly, you can say there's a gamut of impacts, or there are gamuts of impacts. So that's gonna show your range, grammatical range of vocabularies when it comes to noun phrases.